So hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my top 10 under £10 makeup products. Also make sure you are subscribed to my channel because I am uploading every single day on the run up to Christmas. And I'm doing Vlogmas too, so click on the link to my vlog channel in the description, or at the end of the video there will be an end card with a little link to the most recent Vlogmas video. So these are 10 products, or like product ranges, formulas that I really love and I think are great for being under £10, and I think that the shades are great. I think that basically the formula, the shades, everything's good about them, and I recommend for anyone who's on a budget, or if you're not really on a budget but you just like getting cheap makeup, I recommend these products and I'm very happy with them and I've used quite a lot of them for a fair amount of time. So product number 1 is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I have been going on about this for quite a while now because I have a real love for this product. It is just, for me, it's such a good foundation. I have quite severely oily skin and I have lots of like scarring and stuff from spots, and I find that the coverage of this is great. This with the matching powder and the matching concealer is like the dream combination, and my makeup will last a really long time and it just looks nice. Some foundations, when they're full coverage, it like just looks like flat. I find that with this you still look quite natural even though you've got quite a lot of, like, you know, it's quite full coverage. I've been mixing this at the moment with Revlon Colour Stay Foundation, which is actually more than £10, otherwise it would have been in this video, and those two together, because my Colour Stay is a little bit too light. This is my kind of, and this one's my summer shade, so I mix them together and this is what I've got on today, and I really like the combination. I really like this foundation. I think the formula's great. The shades are really good. If you've got more yellowy undertones, it's quite hard to find foundations in the drugstore that do that. Shade 115 has definitely got a yellowy undertone. It's a little bit dark. I'd like to see a lighter yellowy undertone one. I haven't gone into a store that has a load of shades, to be honest. I actually bought this in a Tesco's, so no, did I buy this in a Tesco's? I don't really remember, but they don't normally have, I haven't seen a counter with every shade that they do in this. I know that Maybelline do a lot of shades, so I need to look into it a little bit more, but I really love this foundation. Oh, and it retails for £5.99 if you are interested. The next product is actually quite near the top of the £10 budget, and it is the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. This retails for £8, which I think is a lot of money for what it is, but you cannot find, like, finding a nice yellow powder to set. I set under my eyes with this pretty much every day of my life. I love it. I just find that it brightens that area and it really works well to counteract any darkness, and it brightens and just looks amazing. But trying to find a good quality yellow powder in Boots or Superdrug, that sort of a thing, is really difficult, and when I saw this I was like, do you know what? That's definitely going to work, because I know NYX HD, the HD line, is quite good. I've tried the concealer before and the powder is really nice. It's very, very soft, and I don't know how to describe a powder, but it's not like chalky, like it's really silky smooth to touch, and you can bake quite well with this as well if you use quite a lot. And actually, to be honest, I've been using a lot of this for a long time now and it hasn't gone down very much. There's like this slightest little dip in the middle. I haven't hit pan and I have been using this for, I can't even remember how long, but a really long time. So I think maybe, actually thinking about it, it's probably quite worth the money because it doesn't run out very quickly and stuff, but if you're looking for something to set under your eyes, I highly recommend this. Next up is a product I've been using again for quite a long time and I use it every day. This is what I do my eyebrows with. It is the Freedom Eyebrow Promade in the shade Blonde. I found this in a clearance pit in Superdrug and I was like, oh, I'll try that. It was like £2 or something, and it's actually great. Like, I really love it. It retails for £5 and it is, for me, if you've got a little bit more time in the morning, it doesn't take a long time, but it's not as quick as just quickly putting some brow gel through your brows. Like, you have to get a brush and like dip it in and, you know, draw it on. If you've got a little bit more time in the morning or you want your eyebrows to look really good, then I would definitely recommend trying this out. For £5, they've actually got so many shades, and so it almost doesn't matter if you pick up the wrong shade. Not that it doesn't matter, because £5, you know, it's still money, but it's not like you're going to Anastasia or something and you're spending like £20 on one of these and then you get home and it's the wrong shade, or you're ordering it online and it's the wrong shade. Like, if you go into Superdrug, they don't always have testers because people tend to like mess them up and stuff, but you can kind of look at the glass and like you can kind of see the shade and try and match it up, and yeah, I really, really love this, and I will definitely be repurchasing one when I run out. And I'm tempted to try some more of the Freedom Brow products just because I think this is so good that the rest of them must be great as well. You know, so yeah, definitely recommend this if you want quite a bold, a little bit more structured brow. Next up, I have another product from Freedom. This is one of their palettes. It is the Pro 12 Audacious Mattes. Now, if you are after a good matte eyeshadow, this is definitely the palette for you. This retails for £4. Like, £4 is insane. And it's such a good palette. Like, they are all matte shades. There's 12 of them, and I just feel like, apart from the fact that there's no matte black, there is like every matte kind of neutral shade you would need. There are so many neutral shades and you can create so many looks out of this palette, and I have already. I use it pretty much on a regular, like, daily basis. I tend to use these two rows more than these two just because this one's quite dark and I'm slightly afraid of these two here. It's quite a warm brown, and that one's like, it's kind of like a dark bluey black, and then this one's a really dark cool brown, which I really like. So there is enough shades and enough colours in here that you could do, you know, you don't have your black, but actually a lot of people don't suit black eyeshadow. You know, I would use it as a liner. So I think actually the dark brown would easily do the job, or the dark kind of more cool bluey black would easily do the job. So I definitely recommend this palette if you're starting out with makeup, because it is just a really good basic matte palette that you can create so many looks from it, and it would just be a really good palette to have, because a lot of palettes these days come with loads of shimmery shades and like no matte shades, and I like to use matte shades in the crease, and, you know, just generally start off with matte shades and then put a little bit of shimmer where I want some shimmer. So this palette I reach for all the time, and it's only £4, which is insane. The next product is from NYX again, or NYX. I tend to kind of pick products from the same brands over and over again, I've noticed, but this is a really good product. It's £6.50, which again is a little bit more expensive. I feel like NYX is like at the higher end of the kind of Boots, Superdrug, drugstore sort of thing. This is £6.50 per... Oh, it's the NYX Liquid Suede lip... What are they called? Cream lipsticks. It's basically a liquid lipstick. And they are £6.50 each, which is a little bit more expensive, but it's still under £10, so I feel like that's, you know, it's a bit more of a considered purchase if you're on a really tight budget, but it's a really good one. I feel like a lot of their products are quite trustworthy. You don't really have to worry about it as much. So yeah, this one's in the shade 4, and I wear this one at least 3 times a week at the moment. I am obsessed with it and I love it so much. It's my favourite shade. It's kind of similar. I've actually got a NYX lip lingerie on at the moment in the shade Exotic, and it's kind of similar to that, but it's a little bit more cool, a little bit lighter in shade, and I really, really love the formula of these. They sit really nice on your lips. They are not drying. They look matte. They wear pretty well. You do have to touch it up throughout the day. It's not super long lasting, but you can like eat a little bit and drink a bit, and you don't really have to worry about it. It's more like after extensive eating, like if you ate a whole meal, you'd probably have to touch it up, but if you just had a snack, you'd be fine. I really like I can't talk. I like the applicator. It's quite long and thin, slightly tilted, and the colour range in this is really good and really like on trend at the moment. They've got a lot of nicer darker colours and nudes and things, and they've just brought out a new range of like crazy colours, which I haven't tried yet, and I don't think I will because I'm not brave enough. But these are a really nice formula if you're looking for a comfortable matte liquid lipstick. Next up, I have a product from MUA, and actually, can I just give a quick shout out? I know it's top 10 under £10, but the MUA brushes are actually really good, the face brushes, and they all deserve to be in this. I just completely didn't think about putting them in here, so they're the bonus one. But this is the MUA Pixel Perfect Multi Blush. This is a new product to me, but MUA blushes in general are pretty good. They're really affordable, and I've just been really loving this one. I've been wearing it. I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it a lot, and it's a really nice colour for kind of autumn winter sort of time, and it's just like this pinky, like pixelated effect, but then when you swirl it around, it gets a really beautiful... It's not super pigmented, which I like, so I can get quite over on the blush. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go quite a lot so that you can actually see it on camera, but it's like that shade, but obviously it's not that much. I've just gone around quite a lot, and it's just super pretty, and I think it's pretty perfect to wear on your cheeks at this time of year, because I find at the moment I put blusher on and then I go outside and my cheeks flush anyway because it's cold, so you look a bit crazy. So I like something that's a little bit more subtle. But yeah, this one retails for, I think it was £3, which is like crazy. They're so affordable and yet such good products. Next up is one of my favourite mascaras of the moment. It is by Kiko, which is a brand that's coming to the UK quite gradually. Like, they're getting more and more shops every time I go out. I seem to like find a new shop and stuff, but they are available online, like, no matter what, so you can easily get this online. It is the Kiko Volume Attraction Mascara. I got this over the summer and I really loved it. It's really big volumized lashes. It costs £7.20. It's got a big bristly brush, which I didn't think I liked, but when I tried this I actually just loved it, and it was the most volumizing thing I have probably ever seen. The mascara gave like crazy volume, and I think it's because it holds so much product on the brush as well that it's just really, really good, and it applies a lot, but because there's so many bristles as well, it kind of brushes it out so it's not clumpy. But if you want some crazy volume, then this is definitely the mascara for you, because it is crazy. Only problem with this is that I don't think they do any other shades, so it's just black, and I don't think there's a waterproof version, which I would have liked, because over the summer I was going in the pool a lot and in the sea, and I would have just preferred it to be waterproof, but I don't think, well, in the shop I went to they didn't have a waterproof version, so unless they brought one out by now, or maybe they just didn't have it in the shop I was in, I don't know, but yeah. Next up I have a really good crease brush from the drugstore. It is by NYX again, and it is their number 17 crease brush. It retails for £8.50, which is a lot, like nearer the top end, but I feel like it's really hard to get a good blending crease brush that's really quite lightweight. The bristles aren't too stiff, like it's really soft and feels really nice to use, and I feel like that's quite hard when you are like, it's quite hard to find for an affordable price. That's what I'm trying to say. Before, I feel like it was only really like Sigma and brands like that who could do a good crease brush, and I don't like any of Real Technique's crease brushes and stuff. I don't find that they really work. This is the kind of brush I really like, a kind of fluffy, soft brush that I can really blend nicely with, and this one I think is really, really good. Really hard to find though, and I bought it, there was like one left, and every time I've gone into Boots since, there aren't any, so I think this is an order online jobby. But yeah, if you're lucky enough to get your hands on this, this is a really good affordable crease blending brush. Next up is another liquid lipstick, and this one is more affordable. It retails for £4.99, and it's this sleek Matte Me liquid lipsticks. These are the mini ones that came with their Christmas collection. There's like a little gift set for 4 of these mini ones for £5, so if you can get that, definitely get your hands on it, and I've done a whole video swatching them, but the full-sized ones are £5 or £4.99 each, and they are really long-lasting, really bold colours. The darker ones can be a little bit streaky, so you've just kind of got to bear in mind that not all the colours are the best to apply, but this colour and the more nudie colours are really, really lovely, and once they've set, they don't budge, and if you want to touch them up, you've got to take it off and reapply, because it just gets flaky after that. But for the price, I think they're a really good, long-lasting liquid lipstick. Last but not least is another lip product. These are 2 lipsticks from Rimmel. It's actually from their new collection, the Only One Matte. I really, really like the collection in general. I haven't tried a lot of the shades, I've only tried these 2, but I think the formula is really good on both of them. So I have shade 610 High Flyer and 810 The Matte Factor. They are really nice, creamy, matte lipsticks. They aren't the most long lasting, but they wear quite nicely, that it's not too noticeable when they wear, because they kind of, well, the darker one kind of leaves a bit of a stain, but this nude one's quite similar to my lip colour anyway, so it's not the end of the world when it wears away for me. And yeah, I really like the packaging. I think they look really cute and quite stylish, and they are, I think they're about £6.99, so they're a little bit expensive, but they're under £10, so they can make it into the video, and Boots quite often do like 3 for 2s or 2 for £10 on Rimmel and stuff like that, so keep an eye out for that, and then I would definitely try one out when they're on offer, but unless there's a shade you really love, I'm not sure I'd pay full price for them. But they're just a really creamy, comfortable lipstick formula, and I enjoy it very much. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to check out my vlog channel or any other videos, because as I said, I'm uploading every single day this week. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!